Hello Year 7 and welcome to your third online music lesson. Today we're going to look at rhythm notation, but first of all we're going to do a spiral starter about the notes that we learned last lesson. So can you name the following notes? I'll give you a little bit of a clue. The lines were every good boy deserves football and the spaces were face. Okay, so pause the video, complete the starter and then come back and I'll give you some answers. Okay, so you've come back, you've got 6 answers. Let's see if you got any right. So, the first one is D. Okay, so every good boy deserves. So these are the lines. A note on the line has got the line going through it. We have every good boy deserves. Okay, the second one is G for every good. And the third one is B, every good boy. Then we have the spaces, 4, 5 and 6. So the first space is F. So that's number 4. The third space is C, it spells face, F-A-C, and that's number 5, and number 6 is E, the very last space, F-A-C-E. Okay, so rhythm notation, here we go. This is what it looks like. The first one at the top is a semibreve, and that's worth 4 beats. The next one is a minim, so the difference is it's got a stem, okay, this black line that comes off it, it's got a stem. And that's worth 2 beats. Alright, so the difference between the way they look is the stem, and it's worth half the number of beats. That's why 2 of these fit into 1 semibreve. The next one is a crotchet. Okay, the crotchet is worth 1 beat. So 2 of them fit into a minim, and 4 of them fit into a semibreve. Okay, so each one of them is worth 1 beat. A quaver, that's worth half a beat. And a semiquaver is worth a quarter of a beat. So 2 quavers fit into 1 crotchet, 4 semiquavers fit into 1 crotchet. Okay, 2 semiquavers fit into a quaver. Right, so when it comes to clapping these, I tend to use drinks. However, for the first 2 I don't have any drinks, so I'll just demonstrate. Normally in the lessons we do some clapping games and things like that, but unfortunately you can't be a part of that. So we're going to have to learn it the old-fashioned way. So the semibreve, it's worth 4 beats. So if I'm counting, I'll only clap on the first beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I was playing that on piano, I would be holding that note down for the whole 4 beats. The second one's a minim. So I'm only going to clap on beats 1 and 3 because it's worth 2 beats. So it takes up beat 1, it takes up beat 2. Then I need to clap again, beat 3 and beat 4 because this would hold. If I was playing this piano, I'd hold this note down for 2 beats. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the third one's a crotchet. Okay, and I use the word T for this, but it is just the beat. Okay, so you're clapping every beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The next one's a quaver. All right, clap every 2 in a beat. Okay, it's half a beat. That needs to be even. Okay, it can't be. Right, it's got to be evenly spread because it's half a beat each. Okay, so that sounds like this. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you can see, I've got these drinks down the side, and I say the word coffee when I clap that. So coffee, 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 coffee. Okay, the final one, semiquaver. So 4 of these need to fit in 1 beat. And I use the drink Coca-Cola for this. So Coca-Cola, 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 Coca-Cola. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So that's quite fast, that one. Okay, so you now know what each beat's worth. You've heard what they sound like as well. It's unfortunate you weren't in the lesson because we would do a lot of clapping games based around this and do things like that. But what you've got to do is some worksheets. So I've attached some worksheets to the Google Classroom assignment. Okay, this one's the rhythm assignment. And what I want you to do is just answer the questions on paper. So it's rhythm maths. So each note has got a value, and it shows you that at the top. Okay, it's got a duration, it calls it on the sheet, and you need to add the durations together or take them away for the first sheet. So the first one's adding and subtracting. The second one's multiplication and division. So you're doing the same, you're just multiplying those numbers and dividing. You will need to know how to times by a half. And the final worksheet is algebra. Complete the worksheets on paper. Take a photo of them when you're done. You don't need to write out the questions, just write the answers, and you just have to write the answers as numbers. Take a photo when you're done, and here is the instructions for uploading it. So once you've taken the photo, go back to Google Classroom. You can go to classwork at the top and find the assignment. In the assignment, you can add to it. So click on the add button and find your photo and upload it. Don't forget to click turn it in to submit, and then I can see it and I can mark it. Yeah, that's it for this video. It's a short one, and also bring the sheets in that you've done the work on when you come back to class, and we'll put them in your files.